Hi guys, and welcome to Career Mode with myself, John25. Today we're going to try and take Leeds United back to the big time. We're going to try and lead them back into the Premiership. We're going to play it on world class. We're going to give ourselves a leniency of 85% on the financial strictness. So we're going to make Massimo loosen his belt and spend some cash. So let's get into the action. So as you can see, Leeds United are pondering the new boss, John25. First order of business, we're going to jump into the pre-season friendlies. We're going to accept the invite. We're doing this just obviously to try and generate some extra income so we can sort of make some moves in the transfer market. We're going for the hardest tournament of the three because that's the one with the biggest prize pool. We're going to jump into the emails now and just have a look and see what the board have got to say for themselves. They're happy for us to jump into the tournament for the Euro competition. They'd like us to get into the last 32 of the domestic cup. They're just obviously wanting us to do well in the league, really. I don't care about their objectives. My objective is to win the league and get Leeds back to the big time. Looking around the club, there's already a few new faces in there. There's Stuart Dallas being brought in, Bataka, Chris Wood, but there's loads of deadwood in there, isn't there? You know, you look at likes of Bianchi, Cooper, Sloth. So let's go see which players we can offload in the transfer market then. Who is surplus to requirements? Well, first on my hit list is Scott Wootton. You know, you just look at him in real life and on the game, he's terrible. He's 65 rated. He's like a slug at right back and he's creaming £4 a week. Get out of my club. Next one, Casper Sloth. Average player but £6 a week. He can go. Liam Cooper, 69 rated, £7 a week. He's stealing a living and all. Get out. And Thomas Albianchi, £8 a week. Absolute thief. Get out of my club. There's one more player I'd probably get rid of if the price was right. That player's Luke Murphy, 67 rated CDM. He's on £6 a week. I think if we can get the right price for him, we'll free up those wages and help us get in some new faces. First person I'm looking to sign is Dragowski, 17-year-old Polish goalkeeper, 6'3". Looks like a great prospect, real huge potential. Now the key is I'm trying to keep that 5.5 million intact and use as little of it as possible. Because I want to try and maximise it and get as many players in as possible there. So I'm looking to do a straight swap from Marco Silvestri. Marco pulls a decent wage, so if I do a swap for Dragowski, I keep my wage budget intact, so it means I can maybe get some more players in. Next up is Goncalo Guedes, Portuguese midfielder from Benfica. Looking to sign this guy again. He's young, he's 18. Again, I'm trying to get him for as cheap as possible. So I'm offering around 1.1 million first of all, and just see if they'll take us up on it. He's on £9 a week at the moment. Next is an optimistic bid, very optimistic probably, but he's an absolute beast on the game. It's Angel Correa, Atletico Madrid striker. It'd be a great signing for us if we got him. We're going to put 3 million out there and see if they'll take us up on it. Next offer we're putting in is Jeremiah St. Just, Dutch centre back, 18 years of age, again recurring theme, youth in the side. Currently on £4 a week, so we're looking to sign players where we can maximise that 25k as well. We're looking to swap for Cooper, because if you remember back, Cooper's on £9 a week, so if we can do that, it'll free up wages. Win-win for us. Show you Jonathan Bataka as well, just because he's quick, but also he's a 5-star skiller, so I'm looking forward to using him in-game. When I'm playing games on here, I will be playing all the league games. I might sim a couple of the pre-season stuff, just because I want to get the transfers in and get the season started. In the background you can see I'm looking to set up some training for some of the young starlets, in Chris Wood, Sam Byram, the ones with the little sort of arrow on a zigzag showing that they've got great potential. So Cook, Byram, Wood, Mowat, so all the young guns at Leeds United all getting a bit of one-on-one tuition. We're going to sim these drills just because I can't really be bothered playing all the skill games all the time. However, if you guys do want me to do the skill games, then please feel free to comment in the section down below, and I'll read all your comments and take them on board. as you see in a moment. Chris Wood is a star performer. He gets an A for his skill game, headers and volleys. Byram and Mowat do well, getting Bs. The other two get a C. I'm just going to show you Andres Pereira because it's another person I've looked to sign. We offer him 300,000, and I'm going to try and exchange for Casper Sloth as well. So it's in keeping with me trying to look after all that money, and obviously manage the wage budget, because at 25 grand a week it's not leaving as much room to bring players in, so we need to one in one out sort of situation to make the most of the money. We're just going to sim it along a little bit. As you can see, a couple of our offers have been rejected. Correa's been rejected as we thought. St. Just's been rejected, and also Dragowski. So we're going to put some counter offers in and see if we can do some business, because we do need some fresh faces in at Leeds. Dragowski, we're going to up that bid to 700k plus Silvestri and see if they'll take that. Augsburg are also chasing St. Just, so we need to act quickly if we want to seal the deal with him. We're going to put a counter offer in for Guedes. I believe we offer 1.7 million for this young man. He's a very, very good player. He's got a 5-star weak foot. He's superb, so we'll see if we can get them to accept that bid. So the first friendly has arrived. First thing we're going to do is going to change the formation. We're changing to a 4-1-2-1-2 diamond. We're doing that because I like pace when I play a 4-3-3. So I've gone for the diamond because with this game you need to be able to pass it. So I prefer the sort of 4 in the middle, and the way that sort of diamond shapes up to give me ability to sort of passing angles. So we're going to go with that. The team's going to be Silvestri in goal, Charlie Taylor left back, Bamba, Belushi the 2 centre halves, Berardi, who's brilliant at the moment, at right back. Right midfield is Byram, CDM Cook, left wing Dallas, in the cam Mowat and Antonucci and Wood up front. Now with Wood and Antonucci up front, it's 2 very slow strikers, so you can very rarely get in behind. So you have to try and pop it around like I am now and sort of work passing angles. You see there, Taylor with a couple of nice ball rolls, feeds it wide to Berardi, and I'm just looking at passing angles really on world class, but it's tough. Mowat feeds it in again. We're just looking for a pass out to Charlie Taylor again. He's seen a lot of the ball earlier, into Antonucci. You think, go on, get a shot off, but no, falls to Cook, who drives it straight at the keeper, and it's Cook's finishing that lets him down. We need to get him on the sims and the drills to improve that. Again, Berardi, great tackle, but it was sloppy. We give the ball away, they get a chance. Good save, Silvestri. Again, they've got it in the middle of the park and they're popping it around nicely. It's really hard to get the ball back off the computer on world class, especially when you come up against good opposition. But again, they're keeping it well, and we do pinch it again, but again I give it away. It's stupid, you know, you've got to play short passes on this FIFA 16. It's completely different to 15. They get a strike away and it goes over, but somehow, this is what baffled me, the referee gets a free kick from nowhere. From the resulting free kick, they've got some off the training ground, little dummy run, little layoff, drive at goal, great save Silvestri. From the resulting corner, they swing it in, good header back stick, and another great save Silvestri. It's hard to think that they're looking to ship him out of the door for Dragowski. Silvestri finds Antonucci. We're looking to sort of get back into this game. We've been under the cosh for the last 5 minutes. We've got Mowat here. He's on his left foot. You're thinking, go on, have a strike, but he looks for a pass and it breaks down again. And that's the sort of the pattern of the sort of first sort of 30 minutes really. I just kept sort of overplaying it when I could maybe get a strike off, or giving the ball away in key areas. Again, you can see us trying to build up an attack. Antonucci picks it up again, looking for passes, sloppy, but I get away with it. Wood finally gets it at his feet. He fires it wide to Dallas. Dallas comes inside. It's all a bit congested, and then the attack breaks down again, and it was a recurring theme for the first sort of 35-40 minutes. We just kept giving the ball away, or it just kept breaking down. It was quite frustrating. First game on world class for a while, but you can see us trying to build another attack, popping it around quite nicely. Mowat picks it up in a good area. You're thinking, go on, get out your feet. He drives at him, but again we're going nowhere really. And Antonucci, and he's broken down again, and like I say, it's a common theme. Again, we get it in the midfield. We've seen a lot of the ball really in the first half, and another ball roll, little feed in here, and you're thinking, go on, just lay it off. Great pass, should score, good save, and that was our first real chance of the half from the corner. We swing it in. We get up big header, but straight at the keeper again. 3 big chances in this half, and we've not taken it. They've had theirs, but you know we should really have scored at least one of them. Cook, or that chance there, and that's half time. Jump straight into the action in the second half. Obviously it's 0-0. Won't be making any changes just yet.
Start of the second half.
But you know that ideally we're looking to sort of start off with a win here. See us here, a sloppy pass again. We just kept doing it. We're just forcing the play. Don't need to do it on FIFA 16. You keep the ball, you pop it round, and look for the openings. See me diving in as well. Stupid defending really. They drive into the box. You're thinking, oh God, they're going to score, but it's a wasted opportunity. Again, we're looking to get a foothold in the match. It's a great ball, great run here. We slide it in down the side, but we just muscled off it again, and we just lack a pace throughout the team. Here, Berardi fires it in. Cook picks it up, rolls Berardi in down the overlap, and you're thinking, go on, pick a pass, pick a pass. Cook's on the inside, played inside, muscled off the ball again. It's just don't have that power up top to create a chance, and maybe it's something I need to look at in the window, because it's not something I've looked at. We've looked at a right mid in Guedes, we've looked at a centre back in St Juice, we've got Dragowski coming in potentially, we looked at Correa, but that's more of a pipe dream. You can see me making changes in the background. I'm bringing Murphy on to play CDM for Cook, and I'm bringing Bataka on. Even though he's a right mid, I'm going to bring him on and put him in the cam and see if he can create something for us. And Dakara's come on as well for Antonucci. And bringing Bataka on was actually a turning point in this game, because we started creating chances all of a sudden. Dallas picks it up here, gives it Bataka. He goes on a little run. Little alternative to let is away. If there's one thing that lets Bataka down, it's his finishing, and it's something I'm really going to have to work on with him, because it's just not good enough. Again, we feed it into Bataka. He does a little fake shot, looking for an angle, moves into the box. Another alternative to let, and he's in. And you think, score, go on, block shot, falls to Wood, and big save from the goalkeeper. And we should be in front here. From that resulting attack, they break, a couple of passing coolers you like at the back, pop it out, ball into the middle of the park, coming up here, he turns, referee somehow gives a free kick, and then he lets them have an early one, straight into their guy's feet. I'm in trouble all of a sudden, little 1-2, he's in on goal, and I'm 1-0 down, and it's all come from that refereeing decision in the middle of the park, and I'm just not happy with it. Off the kick-off, it's Dakara who goes on a run, little ball roll, little dribbles, and you're thinking, go on, but then again we're lacking the power, and it's 67 rated, and it shows. But we're pushing. Bataka again, I told you he was a revelation off the bench. He's dribbling, he's just powerful, quick and skillful. We get the ball here, we've managed to feed it out wide to Charlie Taylor. He looks to swing it in, big challenge near stick, but they get it away again. There's a lot of huff and puff from us, but not much in this sort of chance creation. Here again, throwing Taylor into Dakara, fake shot of his feet, and you want, go on, give it a bang. Gets the strike away, good save from the keeper. And that's pretty much the last of the action. Maybe I should have brought Bataka on sooner. He played extremely well for us. And maybe I'm going to have to try and find a way to get him in the team. And that brings the video to a close, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it, so if you do want to see more content from myself, Jono25, then hit the subscribe button. Also, if you did like this video, then please hit the like button, and I look forward to trying to get Leeds United back into the Premiership. But until next time, don't go changing. See you later.